Suzanne, being born with a disability does not have to mean spending your life in an institution. And tonight, Channel 7 Cheryl Jennings has a case in point, a blind man who keeps a major radio station on the air.
It's hard enough to imagine trying to operate an elaborate console like this in a major market radio station. But now, close your eyes and imagine trying to do it blind. 33-year-old engineer Paul Stebbins has been completely blind since birth, and yet he is working at the controls for one of San Francisco's largest radio stations, KNBR. He works with air personalities like Carter B. Smith and C.J. Bronson.
Got a 560 and a 115 with a tag on the second, please. Maybe we ought to do a little jingle here. Everybody else works with hand cues, and because we have a split operation where the talent is on one side of the glass and the engineer is on the other, normally they just throw the hand up when they're ready for the next event to happen. For Paul, we had to work out an audible signal. And play the game.
KNBR made a few accommodations for Paul. Since he can't read the logs which tell what songs or commercials will be played, someone reads the information for him into a tape recorder.
1911, Sweet Surrender by Brett.
Paul's mother has pitched in with guidance and lots of time. She printed each music and commercial cartridge, some 4,000 of them, with Braille.
Working here at KNBR, I have the chance to work with some of the best people in the business. I get to work with music and operating electronic equipment, which I love to do very much.
I'll go on record as saying he's one of our very best engineers here at the radio station.
But even the best engineers can't write on their good name when there's work to be done.
Excuse me, Mr. TV Star.
Yes, sir, Mr. Radio Star.
Back to business here.
In San Francisco, Cheryl Jennings, Channel 7 News, tonight.
Now, Channel 7's can't read this, but in any case, let's go back and see where we are. Where are we? Well, Stebbins. What does it say there? Stebbins has had his engineer's license for 10 years, and he's been working at KNBR for 3 years.
And that's the end of that story.
And that's the end of that story.
Tonight we're going to tell you about a man setting a level of excellence in his field. His job in San Francisco requires setting levels, mostly audio levels, because he is a radio engineer. He is considered one of the best around, and that is in spite of the fact that he is not able to see what he's doing. Sandra Stricker has a story.
Meet Paul Stebbins, radio engineer. Watching Paul work, it may be easy to forget that he's blind. Paul was blinded at birth when he was given too much oxygen in his incubator.
Life is a song worth singing.
On the one hand, that did cost me my sight, but on the other hand, it kept me alive, which I'm very thankful for, and it gave me a good mind. It allowed my brain to develop, and thankful for that. And so I've just taken my blessings, I've taken the positive points and worked with them, because that's all I have.
Don't blame your life on a master plan. Change it.
Paul has a reputation as one of the finest engineers in the Bay Area. He'll tell you it's because he likes his job and because he works hard at it every day. Another reason he's successful, though, is because he's not treated like somebody special.
Say you're on KNBR.
Paul's first week on the job 6 years ago was as stressful as anyone's, except that on his own time he had to memorize where everything was and label all the equipment in Braille. He had some bad moments.
I went to activate the emergency tone, and the equipment to activate the tone was removed from the rack for maintenance. No one told me about it, and I was frantically feeling for switches that weren't there.
You hold it in the palm of your hand. Use it.
But Paul didn't give up, and things quickly got better. Because he could not see hand signals, Paul helped install this cue button.
I'll see you right after the news.
When it rings in the control room, Paul's reactions are almost instantaneous.
I'm just checking the calibration now.
0496496.
Paul helped to design this voice synthesizer so he could check transmitter power. It works so well, the company now wants its sighted engineers to use it to check calibration.